Hello, everybody. Welcome to our fifth virtual troop night. I'm just waiting for everybody to come on. There it is. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Hello, everybody. You can see lots of people on the chat. That's good. Just a quick warning to everybody on the chat and any other communications methods. Please don't spam anymore. Okay, we've had it regularly happen week by week, so please no messing about on the chat. Okay, just answer the questions if we pose them and ask us questions and all the rest of it, but no rubbish on there, please. Cool. Right. Okay, as you can see, everybody, we've got Rich there.
Sorry, I've not changed my name. Sorry.
Well, the Beard X16, we know it's you, mate.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
And we've got Skip from Springdale. Hey, Skip. And we've got Isaac and we've got Ashley, our young leaders, our awesome young leaders. Okay. Excellent stuff. Right. First things first, flag. Okay, we've got the flag showing, so let's just do our thing. Okay. Troop alert. Okay. Up goes the flag. Squeak, 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 squeak. It's like the one in the hall that squeaks. Okay. Everybody salute the flag. Okay. Troop at ease. Okay. Got my missus in the background. Okay, so yeah, welcome everybody. Right. So we've had stacks and stacks of photos in. Unfortunately, the ones that I've had in the last hour and a half, 2 hours, didn't make it to the video I'm about to show you because it was too late. I'd already done it for it. However, all those pictures that you've sent in the last 2 hours or so will still get judged and added to the video, but not in time for tonight's troop night. Okay, cool. So I'm going to queue up the video, and just before I do, grab a seat, grab a drink, and chill out for the next few minutes while I just set this going. Where are we? Challenge 3. Ooh. Talk amongst yourselves. There it is. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Right. I'm going to share my screen. Right. I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to mute. I'm going to mute. Right. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Share audio. Oh, technology, don't you just love it? It's all queued up and everything.
Right,
okay. Right. Just going to put you on mute, everybody else. There we go. I'm going to share that and the audio. Okay. Everybody sit back, relax, and enjoy some nice pictures. Awesome. Right, let's unmute all the rest of my leaders.
They were pretty cool, hey?
They were very cool, weren't they?
Yeah, some pretty decent pictures as well. You wouldn't be surprised if they weren't in a photography magazine or something.
Exactly that. Exactly that. I'm sorry, other leaders. I'm having trouble unmuting you. So if you want to unmute yourselves.
There you go.
There we go. Sorted.
Yeah, they're really good photos.
There we have got some epic photographers in our 3 troops. They really, really are good. Like I said, guys, if your picture wasn't on that, don't worry. They will be included and will be judged. It's just that they didn't quite make it to me in time for me to make that video, right? So don't worry.
And Mark, what's the deadline?
Deadline is Sunday night.
Cool.
So as soon as, well, usually Monday morning, I'll put them all together again, including the ones that we've had in between, and send that across to, this time, Lewis, who will judge them for us. And then, yeah, winner will get the winner's woggle. Okay, right. What have we got next? Right, Rich.
Okay.
Not time.
Cool.
So
Let's just change this to that. Right then, here we go. So I think Mark asked everyone to get a second piece of wood or second broom handle or something like that. So this week we are doing a box lashing or a square lashing. Really easy. Everyone has done this before.
Rich.
Yeah.
I didn't ask everybody to get a second one.
Did you not? Oh,
no.
dear.
So we might want to just give them a couple of minutes to shoot off and get themselves another item for them to lash to.
Yeah.
So and I'm going to go and help Amber find the exact same thing as well.
Okay.
So I'll be back shortly. Yeah.
I'll just do the clovage first. So
okay. Cool. All right.
For those that have already got them. So. Okay, there's our clovage. Right, when Mark gets back, we'll crack on. Hopefully, everyone has gone and found themselves a second piece of something to lash together. Right. Oh dear me. Right, what's going on in chat while we're waiting? Marshall's got 2. So you need a second piece of something to lash to the first piece. Like, you know, when you had your broom handle last week and we were doing our clove hitch, so you probably still find that piece that you've had. So you need something else to lash onto. Can't hear you, Mark.
Is that better?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I have my mic on mute. Yes. So sorry. I've just helped Amber find her second thing to lash to. So hopefully everybody else has done the same. If there's any parents listening, Zoran's just or Skipper's just reminded me, please take some pictures of your scouts doing their activities and stuff. Obviously, if they're okay with that. If they don't want to take their picture, please don't force them. Because I know Amber's the same. She doesn't really like a picture being taken, so I'm not taking pictures of her. But no. Right, over to you, Rich.
Isaac's just had a great idea. If you've got some pencils and some string, that will be perfectly.
Yeah.
It'll be great. Anyway, so let's just do the clove hitch again because Karen Westwood, I don't know who that is, but they've asked to do the first part again. So we're going to do our clove hitch. So we're going to go over the top. We're going to cross over our rope, go under again, and then through. There, like that. That's our clovage. Remember, leave a long tail or a long working end because you need to tie off to that in a minute. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lash this piece of wood to this piece of wood using a box or square lashing. So the first thing you want to do is do your clove hitch. Now, if you look at the way the rope comes out of your clove hitch, if you start by going over the top of your piece of wood, it's going to cause your clove hitch to undo itself. So always make sure you follow the way your rope is coming out of your clovage, not your working end, your other end, your long end. Okay, so we're going to want to go down first. So we're going to go down and under. You see that? Really simple. We're going to put our other piece over. and we're going to go over the top. Okay, so all we've done is gone over the top. Now we're going to go underneath the bottom one. Can you see? So we've gone over the top and underneath. Now we're going to come over the top of this again, like so. So this next step is under, and all we're going to do is going to follow the route we've just taken. So we're going to go over the top again and under, over the top again, then under. Now you want to do this ideally 3 times. You want to wrap it 3 times, but I don't have enough rope here. So we're going to move to the next step. So the next step is called frapping. So what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze the centers of this together to make it really nice and tight. And the way we're going to do that is where we finished our last under wrapping, we're going to go round the very center of our box lashing, and we're going to pull that really tight. Just once we'll do it. And do you remember our tail? Do you remember the tail that we had, that we left? All we're going to do is going to tie off onto that tail. I mean, some people like to go all the way around again and make a nice, neat knot on top of your lashing like this. Now this is the reason we need a long tail left over. All we're going to do is going to put a reef knot on top. That would do. Now, sometimes different leaders will teach you different methods. I like to do a reef knot on top because it's easy to take apart. Other leaders like you to do another secondary clove hitch. It's just entirely up to you. So should we just really quickly run through that again, Mark?
Yeah, that was good. But yeah, let's do it again. No worries at all.
Just in case someone's missed any part of it.
Definitely.
So there's our clove hitch again. Remember, we're going to want to come down the way our rope is coming out of our clove hitch. Okay, so we're going to want to go under and that way. See how it keeps it nice and tight. And then we're going to start wrapping. So over the top, under, over the top, under, and then we're going to trace the way that we've just been. Now, frapping. Okay, so we're going to go right the way around our box lashing, and we're going to pull it really tight. So it's tight now. Okay, pull it real tight, and then we'll finish with our, I mean, you know what? Let's finish with a clove hitch. Just so, if you've been taught this way, it's a bit fiddly, but that is the other way. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. It's a bit awkward, this is. I'm losing the control. Right, anyway. How's that? Okay, so we've started with the clove hitch. I personally don't like to do it this way because it's a bit fiddly and you kind of lose the tightness on your frapping. That's why I much prefer to do a reef knot on top, but that is the other way of doing it. And the way you're going to tighten that clove hitch up is you're going to take your working end and you're just going to rotate it backwards. and it will tighten it up. Okay.
Awesome stuff. Thanks, Rich.
Okay.
Cool. We got some great photos coming in on WhatsApp, guys,
Excellent.
and on the email as well. Awesome stuff. Cool. Right.
Yeah, I find it really awkward to do that ending with a reef knot. Sorry, with a clove hitch. It may be just a mental block on my behalf, but as you can see, I was fumbling about there because I don't usually do that.
Fair enough. Jack Westwood. He's taken us up. He's done it with a couple of pens and some string.
Cool.
That looks really good, actually. Well done. We've got a lot of other ones. Brilliant. Really, really good. Awesome. Fantastic. Well done, guys. So hopefully, and girls, when we return to normal face-to-face scouting, we'll be able to do some decent pioneering, and Rich and I will be able to take you rafting and stuff, and you'll be able to build some awesome rafts. Looking forward to that. That should be good. Right. Okay. Now it's time for Skip. Hey, Skip.
Hello.
All right. So are we starting with map locations?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I shall bring that one up. Oh, share my screen. Applications. There we go. And I'll make it full screen. Here we go.
Cool. Right. Okay. So over the next couple of weeks, we've got a few little mapping type activities. Going to start with a nice, quick, easy one. Bit of fun. Some UK locations. Are they real or are they fake? So if you can make sure you join in. If you're writing on the chats, if you could put your name first and then your answers. Just have a few minutes, just see if you can work out whether these locations are real or fake. Don't use Google. Try and have a guess. Use your knowledge and see what we can find. Okay. Go on then, Mark. So I can test Mark's knowledge as well, actually. So number one, we got the World's End. Number two, we've got a very long Welsh sounding name. Number three, we've got Pretty Hill.
Oh, you're not going to say that one.
Oh, oh, they've all moved around. Number four, we've got Egypt, which seems to have fallen off the bottom there. Number five, up at the top, we got Broken Wind. Number six, up in Scotland, Riverdale. Number seven, down in Devon, Sniff. Number eight, we've got Ballybogey up in Northern Ireland. Shangri-La up in North England. And Ankh-Morpork right in the middle there for number 10. So a couple of minutes, have a little look, write down your answers, put your name first. Let us know which ones you think are true, which ones you think are fake.
You could test me, but I've seen the answers.
Well, there is that, yeah.
Awesome. Ooh. Yeah. The leaders have told you to stop spamming. Absolutely. Okay, so 3 is true apparently. Where's 3? 3, Pretty Hill. Okay. 2 is true. Yeah. 1 is false.
Max says Egypt is false. World's End pub. There is a World's End pub, but is it there? Number 4, lots of people saying is true. Egypt.
On the screen, it shows as though it's in the middle of the sea, doesn't it? But I think it's just slightly gone off.
It looks like everything shifted around a little bit, unfortunately. Joel reckons they're all fake.
Ooh.
And Louis.
Oh, Max says 6 is true.
Number 10 is false, apparently.
Number 5 is false, apparently. 2's correct. 10 false, but good Terry Pratchett reference from Ewan.
What if it's based on a real place, though?
Yeah, exactly.
Only Skip would do that. Yeah.
Jamie, all fake but 6. Ooh.
Okay. Brooke reckons there's only one Egypt in the world, and it's in Africa. There is one in Africa. Yeah. Oh, Ellie's done it. Look, all of them in a row.
Yeah.
Right, a couple more minutes, guys, and we'll see if you've got them right, eh?
Oh, Brooke hates geography. Oh.
And getting up to tie knots, apparently.
This is where I need to have a second screen because I've got the map showing on one screen and I need to have another screen with all the messages on it. I need to sort that out for next week.
Split in half, 2 screens. Well, 2 screens on one screen.
Okay. Should we give them any longer?
I reckon that's enough.
Okay. There we go.
Haha. So, 5 real, 5 fake. Number 1, the World's End is a real place. It's in Newbury. Number 2 is that long Welsh name, which is actually the UK's longest place name. Number 3, Pretty Hill, purely made up. Number 4, down the bottom there, Egypt. There is another one in the world, Brooke. It's in Winchester. And number 5, Broken Wind, up in Aberdeenshire in Scotland. Number 6 is Riverdale. That's from the Archie comics or Netflix adaptations, which you lot shouldn't be watching. Number 7, we've got Sniff down the bottom, which is fake. And number 8, Ballybogey up in Northern Ireland is real. Number 9, Shangri-La is obviously the mythical paradise. Various religions and whatnot over the years have pointed towards this mythical paradise. And number 10, as a couple of people pointed out rightly, is an imaginary place from the Terry Pratchett Discworld novels. So well done for spotting that. Well done.
Awesome stuff. Awesome. Right. That's the end of that one, I think, isn't it? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So, nope, not that one. Right, stop that for a second. Let's put everybody else on the screen for a second while I sort out the next one. Okay, so I did have that. So right. Yep, for doing another one, Skip. Yep, grid references.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Share. Application. Grid. Share. Go. Okay.
Okay, so this one, pretty much all of you should be able to roll straight through. Nice and easy, but there's a bit of a refresher about grid references.
I know there's 1 or 2 people that are struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
Still.
It can be one of those ones where if you forget some of the basics, you can't do any more.
Yeah.
So we'll go right back to the start and see what we can get on with.
Okay, here we go.
So, right, bit of information there. So, grid references based on OS maps, Ordnance Survey maps. And of course, you all know that if the writing is the right way up, the top of the map is always north. A few little bits of information there. We've got all the squares are 1 kilometre along and 1 kilometre up, which obviously gives us 1,000 metres squared. And if we were looking to find any of those points within any of those boxes, we'd be referring to the southwest corner, so the bottom left. And if we find that point, it will refer to any area within that square. So to find that point, we have to go along the bottom first, which is the eastings. So we're heading east. Which way am I going? That way? East. We go along the corridor till we find the one we're looking for, which in this case on the yellow is 24. And then we go up the northings, which is up the stairs, and we come to 39. So we end up with a grid reference, 4-digit grid reference of 2439 for anything within that 1,000-meter square yellow area. And we can do the same for the orange one. So you go along the bottom first till you find the corner you want, in this case 26. Then you go up to 38. So anywhere within that square of orange is 2638 for a 4-digit grid reference. Nice and straightforward. But if you're out in the wilderness somewhere and you're calling for an ambulance because somebody's fallen over and hurt themselves, you don't really want to be saying we're somewhere within 1,000 square meters. You want to kind of nail it down a little bit more. Or if you're sending your friend to meet you at the scout hole, you need to know exactly where it is. There's no good saying it's somewhere within a kilometer, well, kilometer square, even bigger. So if we go on to the next one, Mark. Now we've zoomed in on the bottom left of the map again. So the big square is still a kilometer square, but in this case, we're going to divide it mentally into tenths. So we now have each of those little squares is 100 meters squared. So that's going to be a lot easier to find someone if you've given that grid reference. And of course, the location is still identified by its bottom left, southwest corner. And we can now add the third figure onto each of the eastings and northings. So we go across from 2-1 all the way to 7. So we end up with 217 along the bottom with an easting, and 373 along the northing. And that gives us a good reference of 217373. So we're anywhere within that 100 meter square area now. Cool. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nice and straightforward. Just always have to remember, go along the bottom first and then up. So along the corridor and then up the stairs. And it's always referring to that bottom left, southwest corner. Okay. So now for some input from the scouts. So on to the next one, please, Mark. So we've got a little map there. You might need to zoom in. I don't know whether maybe Mark, you could put it up on the WhatsApp group. Maybe they could zoom in on their phones. There's a few questions there. 3 that you need to find what's at the location, and 3 that you need to tell me. Wrong way around. Sorry. Yeah, what is located at the 3 locations, grid references, and can you also find me 3 grid references for the 3 locations? So the numbers are along the bottom and up the sides in the blue writing. 20, 21, 22, 23, etc. And up the side, 81, 82, 83, etc. So mentally, you've got to divide each of those kilometer squares into tenths, and then you can get your 6-figure grid reference, please. So don't forget to put your name on the chat when you comment, and hopefully you can give us 6 answers.
Okay, guys. If the screen goes different, let me know because I'm having to move things around a bit.
It's gone to grid references again.
Okay.
Yeah, we've gone back to the PowerPoint now.
Okay, that didn't work then. What I was doing, dagnammit. There we go.
So,
Max, the questions are on the right-hand side of the page, buddy. What is located at? And then 3 grid references, and then find me a 6-figure grid reference for 3 answers. So the first one, you go along the bottom first, so you go to 27 and an 8, and then you go up the side, 8, 2, and a 2, and a second tenth. You go along where your fingers meet in the middle, you would have a location, hopefully.
For those that are on smaller screens, I'll post all this up in a minute, so that you guys can see it a bit more clearly. I can't really I can't get to it at the moment because the screen I need to get to it on is what you're looking at. So if I change anything, it will disappear from your screen. So bear with us, or zoom in if you can. Maybe
I might
see if you can see anything.
I might be able to quickly download it again.
So you sent it to me, didn't you? So
Yeah. Yep. Slide 4. Download.
I can barely see it on my screen.
Get in there. Right, I've just popped it up on the WhatsApp group, so hopefully those of you with phones can zoom in a bit easier.
Fantastic, well done. Cool, thank you for that, Skip.
Looks like there's a few answers coming in already.
Yeah, that's good. We'll put the answers up on the screen in a moment, guys. I have a feeling, everybody, that when we do get back to scouting face to face rather than virtually, we're going to spend very little time in the scout hall. Most of the time, I think we'll be out practicing the skills that we've learned on these virtual troop nights. So we'll be practicing our knots and everything by doing some pioneering. We'll be practicing some navigation using the map skills we learn. We'll be doing camps where we practice the cooking stuff that we do, and lots of other bits and pieces. So yeah, and also if we manage to get back in the warmer months still, then I'm sure Rich and I will get everybody out on the rafts and get you in the water.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Ellie's got some good answers there. Got all 6 in a row.
Fantastic.
The third one, Ellie, isn't quite there. That's very close, but I was looking for the thing just above it. Is it making sense to everyone on YouTube there? Some good answers.
Yeah.
I think, Oscar, you've lost a digit on the beginning of your, where is it? Number 4, question number 4, Mount Pleasant Farm.
Yeah, there's only 5 digits there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay, a couple more minutes and then we'll give you the answer and see how well you've done.
So, who's that? AK?
Kai. That's Kai.
Yep. Yeah, you've got them switched around, so you've gone up the stairs before going along the corridor there.
Yeah.
Go along the corridor, then up the stairs.
Yeah. Turn the numbers around, mate. Swap them over. Okay. Should we give them the answers then, Skip?
Yeah, go for it. On to the next one.
Okay.
So, 3 answers to the first ones. 278-822 is Alfred's Castle. 275,843 is a car park, which was just a teeny bit above Ellie's answer. And number 3, 229,833, we've got a public phone box. And then flip it on its head, give you some locations, tell me the grid references. We've got 214,855 for Mount Pleasant Farm. The Zulu buildings are at 254,861. And Oddstone Barn is 271,861.
Okay.
There we go.
Awesome stuff.
Not the easiest thing on a little screen, I appreciate, but there's some good answers coming in there, and hopefully it gives you a little bit of a background to how we do grid references.
What we could do is send out some links afterwards to OS Maps online, and people can just have a look around and play with a few maps if they want.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Is there another slide, Skip? On this one?
Don't think so.
No, that's it. Okay, cool. Right. Just looking at the time. Should we leave it there for maps?
Yep.
Yep. Awesome stuff.
Another time.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Well done. Thank you for that, Skip.
That's
Awesome
right.
stuff. Awesome stuff. Right. I think it's young leaders' time. So let's. Sorry, Rich. I'll cut you off then. What, mate?
No, so I was just saying that Ashley's muted.
Ah, she is, isn't she?
She's muted. She's following it on YouTube because she's breaking up quite a lot.
Ah, okay.
Oh, right, okay.
Right.
Yeah, no, I muted myself so that I can watch it on YouTube.
Okay, fair enough.
I can hear you. But Isaac's going to do the speaking.
Oh, right, okay, no
because
problem.
I'm trying to listen to it through the YouTube.
Right, fair enough. Okay, is that all right with you then, Isaac, mate?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, right. So let's share the right screen. Okay.
Right.
Over to you then, Isaac. Are we seeing that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fab.
Yeah. Right. So what we're doing is on each slide there will be a riddle, and the answer to the riddle is a household item. So you need to go find that item, take a photo of it, and send it in to us. So we know you've answered the riddle correctly.
Is it worth them waiting until they've got all of them, or do you want them to do it individually?
Pardon?
Do you want them to do it individually, or do you want them to do it where they take a picture of everything collected together at the end?
Second one.
Okay. All right. So for all the riddles, then collect your bits and pieces together, just to save you taking lots of pictures and getting them into us at different times, and then we can have one picture for everybody. Right. So for all the riddles, then collect your bits and pieces together.
I think we're gonna have to do it hold on, I can hear the thing.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to do it the first way, so that you do it individually, because the answers are on the slide after.
Oh yeah.
The riddle.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right. Okay, so ignore me. I'll stop butting in.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to my young leaders. Sorry. Okay, are we
It's
ready for our
alright.
first slide then?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Right. I'm something that is often round, but I'm not a pizza base. I have hands, but don't have fingers, and I have numbers on my face. What am I?
Ooh.
Got the first ones coming through.
Got you.
I think most people have got it in now.
Okay. Let me know when you want me to progress. Is that you, Rich? You tired?
Right. Right. Next slide.
Okay. So the answer is a
So
clock.
the
Okay.
I think everyone got that one, which is good. Right, next one. So this is something on a roll, but it's not a plane about to fly. It's found in a bathroom, and it comes in single or double ply. What am I?
Yeah. Everyone's pretty correct
Yeah.
on that one.
Yeah, they're good at their riddles.
Right. Let's carry on, because I think everyone's got that one. So yeah, I think everyone got that one as well.
Okay, cool. Here we go, next one.
If you have one of these, then you will remain. Dry you will remain. Hold it above your head, and it will keep off the rain. What am I?
I think Brooke's finding it too easy.
Oh yeah. Did she mean to say that, or did she mean to say easy?
I don't know. Okay, I think everyone's got that one now.
Okay.
Umbrella.
Next one.
Right. Yep. This is something with a frame, which part of which is called a jab. When people get frustrated, this is something they might slam.
There's been a lot of that going on in my house.
Yeah, 13-year-olds like to do that quite often.
Yes. I've got some older ones who like to do that quite a lot as well. Need some background music, don't we? I need to remember that for next week when we do this kind of thing where we're waiting for the scouts to do something. Need some background music. Some really cheesy lift type music. You know, the really, really cheesy stuff.
Yeah.
Muzak.
Right, lots of photos coming in.
Awesome.
Right, let's carry on to the next one. So I think everybody got that one, which is good.
Cool. Next one.
Plenty of sheets, but no bed in sight. I can cut you, but doesn't bite. What am I? It can cut you, sorry, but doesn't bite. What am I?
somebody near a noisy clock? Oh, it's me. I've just realised. I've got a clock on the wall just above me, and I'm hearing it back.
Brooke just said whose clock is so loud. Lots of answers coming in.
That's the clock that's making the noise, everybody.
Right, I think everyone's got that one.
Okay.
Paper.
Next one.
I am tall when I am young, and I am short when I am old. What am I?
Ooh. Be nice on the chat, people. No squabbling, please.
Right, I think they've got this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Candle.
Okay. Next one.
I have a head and a tail, but I am without a body. What am I?
Not quite, Max. Yeah, lots of people getting that.
Yeah.
Penny or a
Penny
coin.
or a coin.
Yeah. Next one.
What has a tongue but cannot talk? Gets around a lot, but cannot walk. What am I? This one, I think, is quite hard.
Yeah, lots of right answers on the chat. Should we move on?
Yeah.
Yep. The answer is a shoe.
Right.
Here we go. Next one.
Second to last one. You use this every day. Many times I would bet, but the more it dries, the wetter it gets. What am I?
Yeah, I think people have got that.
Okay. There's the answer. Those look like my towels. You've been in my house. Although those are probably folded a lot nicer than mine are, to be fair.
Looks coming in.
Okay. Number 10. Isaac?
Yep. A locked sphere without hinges or a key. Break me open, and golden treasure you'll see.
I've taken the clock further away and I can still hear it on the recording, so I'm going to take the batteries out. Let's do my head in. Oh, there's lots of mixed answers on this one.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, we just got it.
Okay.
An egg.
An egg. Okay. Cool. And we're done. Excellent. Well done, guys. Thank you for that. Awesome stuff. Right, let's... there we go. Let's put all of us back on the screen. Fab. Fab, fab, fab. Thank you, Ash and Isaac, for that. Brilliant stuff.
Well done, guys.
Yeah.
We just need Jack to come along and do a bit of singing for us in the background.
Definitely. Definitely. Well, I think some of the ideas that have come up before are a bit of a talent show. So that would be good. If people can record their talents and send them in, we can show them on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be good. Okay. So we need to ask you guys to come up with next week's challenge. So this week we had the photographic competition, and we've had loads of amazing pictures in, some of which you saw at the beginning. We've still got some coming in, which is great. You've got until Sunday night to send them in. If you've got the weekend to take some more if you want to, anything like that. But yeah, you guys need to suggest what we do for this week. So have a think about that. Send in all your suggestions, and Ash, can you make a note of them, please? Fab. Okay. Going to give you a little bit of an extra challenge as well this week. I would like each and every one of you, if possible, if you've got the time, because I know you're back to school this week, you're doing homeschool stuff, but if you can have a look, and I'll send all the links out, if you can have a look at the badges available to you, and do at least some, choose a badge that you want to do, that you like, or choose a badge that you need to do. Have a look at the requirements and see what you can complete, and then send in the evidence of you doing it. So a photograph of you doing it, or video of you doing it, or a write-up if you need to, something along those lines. There is something called is it badges at home, something like that on OSM. I can't remember the name of it now. On OSM through the parent portal. So you can also upload your evidence to that as well. But I'll send out all the links. Do what you can, if you can, and we can get you some more badges. All right. Okay, we've got a birthday coming up sometime this week. Is Marshall from Brookdale Troop. So happy birthday, Marshall. Happy birthday. On Sunday, we have an event. So yesterday was the official St. George's Day. Lots of people put their uniform on. Lots of scouts put their uniform on yesterday, or their neckers at least. Wore it during the clap for the NHS and for key workers. But Sunday, we're all getting together, hopefully, to watch an event here on YouTube, run by Scout YouTuber Scoutadelic, same guy who put on the Wes Scoutadelic that we all took part in last Saturday, which was really good, and we came fourth, which I'm chuffed to bits about, so well done, guys. But yeah, so he's putting on a really special St. George's Day event at 12 o'clock on YouTube. You should already have the link, because I sent it all out yesterday, but I will also send it out again with other stuff about tonight. So it'd be amazing if you could, at the very least, get your knickers on, or even better, stick your uniform on, and sit down and take part in a St. George's Day event that's happening 12 o'clock on Sunday. All right, because what we would usually be doing this Sunday is we'd be going down Poole Quay and parading with the rest of the district and showing off how amazing pool scouting is. But we can't do that this year. So, 12 o'clock on YouTube, Scoutadelic, St. George's Day event. All right, I will send out reminders as well. Okay. There's a couple of things coming up which the group's getting involved with, which is a NECA challenge. You might have seen a few videos online where people have been kicking or throwing toilet rolls to each other, or NECAs in the scout community. We're going to take part as that for the whole group. So the whole group, we're going to ask to get a NECA thrown at them from the right, and then from their right, and then they do something with it. They either put it on or mess around with it or do something funny, and then they chuck it in the other direction. All right, and then we put all the videos together, and we do one massive long video with the whole group getting involved, all the adults, all the children, scouts, beavers, leaders, exec, you name it, we get them involved. Do a really cool, funny video. So that's another thing the group wants to get involved with. And also, I mentioned before, camping at home. The Scout Association have changed the rules temporarily, so that you guys can earn some Nights Away badges. So we're going to so instead of the group camp that a lot of you are going to get involved with next month, June, in fact, I'm going to put on a camp at home event. So you guys can either pitch a tent out in your garden and camp out there, or you can make a den in your house, or some sort of shelter in your house, or even make a shelter outside, sleep out in it. The only thing you can't do is sleep in your bed, because that's cheating. All right. So, more details we'll send out about that soon, because I'm still talking to Jill about that, and we'll have some fun. Cool. Right. Did everybody see the video of me announcing the winners of last week's challenge? Leaders?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you saw that. So you saw me flicking my necker up and catching it on my neck.
Yeah.
I was quite pleased with myself about that. So Scouts, if any of you want to do that, please feel free to give it a go and send us the videos in. All right, and we'll put them all together online. Cool. Right. Ash, have we had any?
I think she sent a photo through with them.
She. Let's have a look.
Yeah. Recycled spaceship.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drawing. Make a logo for virtual troop nights. Best dessert. Backflips.
Yeah, apologies for my handwriting.
That's all right. You might. Can you mute YouTube, Ash? Because I'm hearing myself back again. Cook a meal. Make new scout logo.
Let me find the picture.
Make a
recycled one.
Make a marble run.
That's quite a cool little bug hotel there.
Okay, so what do we think, ladies? Can you all see those suggestions?
Yeah, they're all pretty good. Yeah. Quite like the idea of the modelling. Doesn't necessarily have to be just a spaceship, does it? We could do all sorts.
Well, the first one.
Yeah, I reckon maybe not like necessarily a spaceship, but like something recycled.
Just so a recycled model.
Yeah,
or a model using recycling rather. Okay. Let's do that. I like that idea. Cool. Right. Okay, guys. So yeah. So this week's challenge is to make the best model out of recycled items that you've got. So in the recycle bin, or as long as they're clean and safe and not sharp. But or anything that you can recycle, anything that's going to be thrown out normally, make a model. Like Jamie said, it could be a spaceship, but it could be absolutely anything that you want to build. Okay, so we'll look forward to seeing those between now and next Sunday. Good luck with those, guys. But like I said before, make sure what you use is clean and safe. All right, don't want any accidents. Cool. Did we decide on modelling? Yes, we did. Okay, cool. Right. Okay, guys. Right. Thank you all for tonight. Let's leaders, do we have anything else that we need to say or do or anything?
And the only thing I've got is an admission that Millie pointed out. I got one of the answers wrong. On the grid reference, I put the wrong place.
Oh no. Okay.
So well done, Millie, for spotting that.
That was a test. It was a test, really.
Yes. Yeah.
Could we? Could everyone Could everybody find 2 pieces of rope next week, please?
Okay. I'll write that down as well.
Or a long one, I suppose, because you can use both ends.
Okay. Cool. All right. Brilliant stuff. Young leaders, Isaac, Ash, anything?
Don't think so.
No. Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you, guys. Right. Let's bring the flag up. Cool. Okay. Troop alert. Let's lower the flag. Okay. Troopies. Okay, right. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Hope you've learned something with the knots in the map work. Good, awesome stuff. Thank you, the other leaders, for that. and good luck with the modelling for next week. Don't forget, you've still got a couple of days to get your photos in for this week's challenge. All right, and the winner will be announced next week, and we'll get the woggle to them as soon as possible. Hopefully the woggle has been received by the 2 previous winners, because I did send it in the post. So let us know if it doesn't, guys. So well done on that one, and well done everybody for taking part. Let's try and get some more people taking part though, guys? We've had an excellent amount of photos in, but we didn't have that many on the previous challenge. So let's try and get some more people this time getting involved with the challenge. All right, so that you're in a chat, so that you can win a woggle. Right, I think that's it. Right, troop alert. Troop dismissed. Good night, everybody.
Night, guys.
Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.